Hi everyone, I hope that you are all doing okay, that you're staying safe and that you're looking after your neighbours where it's safe to do so. So one of the questions that got asked in the previous video was in relation to council tax and whether or not we would be looking to suspend council tax. At present, we're not looking to do that. Things may change. As you can tell, there's different updates coming out all the time, but just so that everyone is aware, we collect around £9 million a year in council tax. That goes towards providing some of the services that we as a district council run for you. We get many other ways of funding, but that £9 million does go towards some of the services that we provide. An example would be the waste collection service, so that we can provide your recycling and picking up your black bins. At present, we don't have plans to suspend that, as I mentioned a minute ago, just because we are going to continue to do the best that we can to provide the services that you as a community need during this unprecedented crisis, and to continue to provide the support to our most vulnerable residents and businesses. We may even have to look to change the way that we provide services or increase the services that we provide. What I will say though is that I understand that it is a very uncertain time for lots of residents and businesses there. I appreciate that there are going to be those that go into difficulty and that there are already challenges there. We already run a council tax support scheme. You can find more details on our website. Have a look there or give our office a call and we can guide you through that to see if you're eligible to claim that. With regards to business rates and the support and the government announcement that has come out, what I would advise at present, we're still waiting for further advice to trickle down from central government as to how we implement that. We're working behind the scenes, so as soon as that advice is given as to how we roll that out, we will be ready to do so that hopefully will be out in time as of the 1st of April. But if you have got any concerns, you can either go to our website or you can go to businesssupport.gov.uk where you can find the latest advice that central government is given. One of the questions I got asked was with regards to car parking charges and the barriers. Were we going to continue to charge in all of our car parks? So as of tomorrow, we will be implementing no charging in our car parks. The reason behind that is that we want our key workers, those in the NHS, those in the emergency services, to be able to use them should they need to do so. For those that are out and about, following that advice with regards to food, medication and exercise that the government gave out last night, to be able to use them. But only please do when it is safe to do so, following the latest Public Health England advice, and also please don't come into the town centres unless you need to do so for that food or medication reason. In my previous video, I announced some of the services that us as a council were continuing to look to do. I got a few questions with regards to planning and why was planning there as a service that we need to continue to do. So the reason that is the case is that when we are out of this crisis, we will need to make sure that we kickstart the economy, that the economy is there, and government has advised us that the planning is one of the fundamental functions that we'll need to make that happen when it comes to the construction and the house building industry. So we will continue to provide that service during this crisis. Things may change. However, that's the reason why I mentioned planning as one of the key functions that we will continue to do. Reasons with regards to why did we close our offices. So we felt that it was the safest option to close our physical premises for our staff and our community. What you can do though, that doesn't mean that us as a council aren't working. You can see from my home video, I don't look like I'm sat in an office. I'm actually sat at home, and I've been home working since yesterday, both for my insurance job and as leader of the council. What that means for you as residents is that we are still available, we are still here and we are still listening. You can phone us, you can email us, you can contact your local councillors who will be happy to help. What I would say is we are in unprecedented times. There may be a longer wait to get through, there may be a slight delay to your email, but if you are needing us, please do get in touch. I noticed a few comments on the video that I did last week was the fact that you hadn't heard from us or that you hadn't heard from your local councillor. Get in touch with us. via our contact details, which are on our website, or contact one of your local councillors. And if there's any concerns that you've got, we will look to try and address them.